I can just stand here and do. So we just need to put it up on the screen now. So that's.
Is that going to be a problem? Or the screens?
Like, it's probably screens is okay, but I don't know about the sound. I don't know how they're going to get the sound. Is this working? Yeah. Can you hear that?
Is there any problem? Is there any problem for these guys, for the filming guys, or anything like that?
So yeah, that's what I'm wondering about. But whether you can use the handset. Okay, I'll ask.
Ask him.
Yeah, I think so. No, he's not coming.
He's not coming?
No, he said he wasn't coming there.
Okay. You ready to get started?
Alright, okay, so
unless there's a
well, I can move this round here. I can go around here.
That's good. It's going to be a bit weird.
You want to see?
Is that okay? No, I won't. I won't touch that. Can you clip on? It'll be fine, Jen.
Hopefully it should be okay. I can ask. It should be perfectly.
Let's try straight. Hello? We're good.
It's on low battery.
Okay guys, we will get started. Hello, and you can't hear me from the mic, no? Are you picking up any sound in terms of my mic, my lapel mic? Are we okay? Is there anything coming through? You want me to hold it? Hold my tiny lapel mic? Okay. Hello? Is that better? Yeah, hello everyone. Welcome. First of all, it has been fantastic to see everybody out campaigning hard on campus. Do we have the man and woman who were dressed in a pink body stocking? Oh, that was Gusa, right, okay. Well, anyway, that's the wrong election, but much respect. It looked very, very cold. It was also great to see you guys out there campaigning, very hard, trying your best to engage the student community. It's not always easy. So well done to all of you, to all of the candidates who are standing and all of the campaign teams. In fact, I think we should probably do a little round of applause to all the candidates and campaign teams. You have all been very, very brave getting involved. It's a very important organisation. What you're doing is very worthwhile. So really, really big well done and congratulations to everyone. The way I would suggest that we do this, obviously I am the returning officer. My name's Dickon Copsey, by the way. And I will be reading out the results. What I'd like to suggest is that I'll call out the names first before we read out the results. And if we could invite you to come to the front, that would be fantastic so everybody can see you. We do have some candidates standing who are on study abroad, and there may be a couple of other candidates who couldn't make it today, so we won't necessarily have everyone. But if you are here, it'll be lovely to recognise your contribution and bring you up to the front. So if you're feeling brave, that would be fantastic. I'm going to do it in order of school representatives, first of all, then college conveners, then welfare and equal ops, and last but not least, sabbatical officers. Okay, so that's how we're gonna run. And I would suggest that after each post we have a little round of applause to recognise people's contribution. Okay. So the first school rep we have is for modern languages and culture, and we had Erin Ross standing. Is Erin here? Erin? Okay, stood up. Thank you, Erin. Erin, you got 57 votes, so you are elected as a school rep for modern languages and culture. The next school rep we have is for life sciences, and we had Cameron Hill, who is not able to make it today, but Cameron received 128 votes and is elected. School rep for medicine was Hannah Curley was standing. Hannah Curley. And Hannah received 95 votes. Oh, Hannah, you're there. Fantastic. Hannah, we have somebody here. Thank you, Hannah. Next, we have school rep for the School of Business, Mihaila Dimitrova. Mihaila? Mihaila received 84 votes and is elected as rep for School of Business. School of Engineering even. We have Imran Hafiz. Imran? Okay. Imran received 79 votes and is elected. For the School of Computing, we had Alex Pancheva standing. Alex, you received 43 votes and you are elected as School of Computing representative. For Geographical and Earth Sciences, we had Sarah Bacom and Hannah Kay. Sarah Bacom and Hannah Kay. Sarah received 54 votes and Hannah received 64 votes, so Hannah is elected. Next we have School of Maths and Statistics, and we had Scott Dallas. Scott, are you here? Are you hiding? Scott received 56 votes, and Scott is elected. For School of Education, we had Peter McCluskey. Do we have Peter here? Peter received 13 votes and is elected as School of Education representative. Next we have the school rep for Social and Political Sciences, and we had two candidates standing. We had James Richardson and Sveta Tsankova. James received 142 votes, Sveta received 58 votes, so James is elected. We had the School of Interdisciplinary Studies, so that's down on our Dumfries campus, who have a rep for the first year this year. We had, fantastic. And we had Aaron Martin standing, who received 11 votes and is elected. Okay, so we're going to move on to college conveners. If it's not too terrifying, it would be nice to have you up to the front. So let's start with College of Arts. We had Kate Powell. So, Kate received 247 votes, so well done, Kate. We next had MVLS college convener, and we had two candidates standing. We had Fergus Taylor and Mark Enrich. Okay, so Fergus Taylor, 170 votes, Mark Enrich, 91 votes. Fergus Taylor is elected. Okay. We next had Science and Engineering convener, and we had Addy Childs and Oscar Schofer. Okay, so we had Addy Childs, 130 votes, and Oscar Schofer, 133 votes. Oscar Schofer is elected. We next had College of Social Sciences convener, and we had Kathy Steegs. Kathy received 196 votes and is elected. We now have the College of Science and Engineering postgraduate convener, and we had Salim Al-Wasati. Salim? Okay. Salim received 38 votes and is elected as postgrad convener for Science and Engineering. Okay, so we're moving on now to welfare and equal opportunities roles. We had a large number of votes cast, really strong field. And even in the seats that weren't contested, we had a really large number of seats cast, so it was really good campaigning. The first role that we have up is Sexual Orientation Equality Officer. And we had... Ian French and Vijami Ili Heminki.
That's me.
Okay. Ian, 638 votes. Viljami, 405 votes. Ian is elected. Okay, so that was almost 1,200 votes cast for that role. Really good turnout. pretty similar for the next role, which is Gender Equality Officer. And we had Morag Deans, Kerry Morton, and Thais Ramdani. Morag received 477 votes. Kerry Morton received 315 votes. Thais Ramdani received 343 votes. There was, in the first round, Kerry Morton was eliminated. In the second round, Morag received 588 votes. Thais, 430 votes, so Morag is elected as Gender Equality Officer. For Race Equality Officer, we had 3 candidates standing. We had Leah Ballant, Tracy Dewar, and Aurora Piergicomi. Apologies. Okay, so we had Leah, 180. Tracy, 576 votes. Aurora, 218 votes. So Tracy is elected. For students with disability, for Disability Equality Officer, we had Lauren McDougall. Would you like to see before? Okay, so Lauren received 795 votes. For Charities, Clubs and Societies Officer, we had Mary Harris and Vicky Lee. Okay, so Mary Harris, 753 votes. Vicky Lee, 467 votes. Mary Harris is elected. Is that we next had Age Equality Officer, and we had Elliot Napier standing. So Elliot received 787 votes and is elected. For International Students Officer, we had Milia Howe. And Milia received 777 votes and is elected. For Environmental Officer, we had Luke Evans. Luke received 768 votes and is elected. For Mental Health Equality Officer, we had Elliot Porter. Elliot received 790 votes. Okay, so last but not least, we move on to officers. And the first role we have is Vice President for Education. So, Vice President Education, we had Ruth Brown and Gemma Grattan standing. Ruth Brown, 525 votes. Gemma Grattan, 639. For Vice President Student Activities, we had Amir Ibrahim. Amir received 1,109 votes and is elected. For Vice President Student Support, we had Domi Bakanskaita and Una Marie Dara. Domi Bakanskaita, 484 votes. Una Marie Dara, 737 votes. Finally, this evening we have the President of the SRC, and we had Georgia Charalambos, Cal Davis, and Liam King. Georgia Charalambos, 231 votes. Cal Davis, 970 votes. Liam King, 1,265 votes. Liam King is elected. So, maybe we could just have, if your hands aren't too tired, one last round of applause for everybody who's taken part. Thanks, then. I just put it on. Do you want to take it off? Just put it onto I just put it onto laptop.
I need to put everything online now, so
Okay.
that's all.
Do you want me just to close that down? Delete that.
Thanks very much.
No worries at all. I'll come back and grab my bag.
Okay, guys, I have a tiny announcement for you. So in room 208, there is another event happening about women in chess. So it's a very interesting event as part of International Women's Week. So if you want to head there by any chance, please do. And if not, thanks for coming and enjoy your night.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Stay with us, folks. We're going to have some interviews coming right up.
We're live still. You're on. You're on right now. I know you're not ready for this. You're probably still reeling. So that was a fairly considerable margin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you still a bit awestruck? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
Do you want to take the people watching the stream through, like your first steps, like what you're looking to tackle first as SRC president?
I'm not gonna lie, Tom. I'm shit chat right now.
Guardian exclusive. The SRC president is shit chat. Well, future SRC president.
I don't know. I don't know.
Did you think you were going to win closing in?
No, I think no, I didn't actually, because I think you look at Library Hill, right, and I think Callum had far more many people out there for a much longer period of time than I did. But I think that, yeah, I don't know. I think it was that for me, which made me doubt that I was going to win. But yeah, are we even shot, by the way? I don't know.
We are roughly in shot, I believe. Am I right? Someone want to look at the camera? Reese. Reese is checking the camera. But yeah. It's only been a few moments. What are you going to do tonight to celebrate?
I'm gonna go around the rest of cross campus, see how their elections have turned out, and I think an awful lot of exciting races going on at the moment. So I'm gonna go see what goes on there. Might have a drink at the same time.
Are you looking forward to working with Gemma, Una, and Amir?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much, Liam.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And commiserations to Cal Davies. Now we've got Gemma Grattan here. I think Fraser is going to take over from me because I should really not be doing this.
Gemma, congratulations on your victory. Are you surprised that you won, or were you feeling confident throughout?
Ruth is great. I think she fought hard. I wasn't expecting it. I'm happy with the amount of campaigning that I did. I think I did everything I could have done. So I'm so overwhelmed.
What are you going to do tonight to celebrate?
I'm gonna start on the wine now. And then sleep a lot. I'm so exhausted.
How many campaigners have you had? How many people have you got to thank for this?
So many. I've been so overwhelmed by how many people have helped me out, like postering with me in the rain at 2 a.m. or just helping on the hill today. It was horrific outside today. The weather was so bad. Just everything from like posting Facebook statuses. I wasn't expecting this much support, and I'm so overwhelmed by it, really.
Were you expecting the election to be so close, although your margin of victory was quite significant in the end, but were you expecting it to be so close?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've both got pretty solid groups of people behind us. I don't think it was ever going to be a big swing either way.
Yeah, and what are going to be your top priorities now that you're in office?
Engagement. Challenging the university to make decisions that are in students' interests and not go past us. I can't wait to get to work with the new exec team and just see what we can come up with.
And now we're going to interview Una Marie Dara, who has just been elected as VP Student Support. How are you feeling right now, Una Marie?
Elated.
It's been a good campaign. Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it to a certain extent, but it's always quite stressful, isn't it? I had a great competitor. I didn't know how things were going to go, so I'm just really grateful. So thank you, anyone that voted. Are people watching this? No? Eventually. So thank you.
And how many people did you have campaigning for you?
Us, there was me and Liv who were on the hill constantly, and Rosie and Gemma came and went, and some of Gemma's campaign team and my campaign team were the same people, so they swapped about. So a few.
You've got quite a lot of people to thank tonight. Then what are you going to do to celebrate?
I'm knackered, but definitely have to thank some people and drink some wine, really.
Wine's a recurring theme of the new SRC exec. They all seem to drink a lot of it. What are your priorities in office going to be now that you've been elected?
Definitely my push for peer support, not only departmentally but also on Moodle. It's tricky. I'm shocked. Sorry. Push for peer support. One of my main aims is to offer a lot of support to the welfare officers, because they get a lot of stuff done and they need to be aware how much they can do, and they need my support, so I want to be there to ensure they're thought through and done well. And also reduction of mental health stigma, trying to fight the cuts as much as we can across university, and to ensure that as much as we can, that the students' voice is heard with the Western redevelopment.
What would your advice be to people who are thinking of running for SRC elections in the future?
Do it. Just get involved. If you lose, you can pick yourself up and run again. And there's a great team of people, even though they change year in and year out. Everyone wants to run for the same reasons. They fight for the same beliefs. And I think it's just a great organisation to get involved in. And hopefully this year we're going to build its profile up.
Una Marie, thank you.
Thank you.
Stay tuned, folks. We're just trying to track down Amir, the successful VP Student Activities candidate. In the meantime, I'd highly recommend heading down to the art school on Saturday the 21st of March for the Subsidy Radio 20th birthday party. Audio on this feed was handled by the good folk at Subsidy Radio.
We're whatever you want. Is he in shot? Yeah. Is he in shot? If I do, am I in shot? I better not be. Right. Okay. Amir Ibrahim, you've just been elected VP Activities. How have you found the campaigning?
It's been a trying process. I really just have to extend a huge thanks to everyone that made it possible. It really was friends, other people around uni, over the last couple of days that have just been engaged in conversation, and we're there to help out. And it's really these people that do make it possible. It's others.
And even though you were unopposed, why did you feel it was important to put so much effort into campaigning?
I just felt to represent the SRC and really kind of represent what elections are meant to be about. It's really about, it's an opportunity to engage with students. Those are the people that we're kind of here to represent and here to serve. And I just feel that any opportunity to engage with students on a direct level is fantastic.
And how many people did you have campaigning for you?
I would say probably in the region about half a dozen. There's around half a dozen friends who were there over the last couple of days at different points in time. So.
And what are you going to be doing to celebrate tonight, given that you don't drink? You're one of the few candidates who doesn't drink.
Yes, well, I've got a number of people that I know running in the in the QM, GUSA and GUU elections. So I'll be trying to, offer them support, obviously offer congratulations and, any support that's necessary to them. And we'll just see where the night takes us.
And now that you've been elected, what's the first thing you're going to do in office?
The first thing I'm going to do in office is, I suppose, try to plan my first big objective, and that would be Freshers Week. Really try to look over student feedback and, just really, get feedback directly from students as to what they think will make a successful Freshers Week that people can enjoy and they deserve.
Amir Ibrahim, thanks.
That's us with our final winning sabbatical officer of the evening. Thank you very much for joining The Guardian for the various live coverages over the last few days. We hope you'll join us again in September and also in the intervening period for the Glasgow Taxis Cup, which we'll also be bringing to you live. Thank you very much and good night.
Stay classy.